Welcome back to this series of returning to semi-competitive tennis. We are still in the process of getting our feet wet after over 10 years away from the sport. We suffered our first loss since returning in our last video. I don't really feel too deterred, to be honest. I am very much used to losing in tennis. It was also a really good 3-setter against a pretty solid opponent. So, we continue on our season with our first lefty player and, as you can guess from the title, our first 4-0 player. Keep in mind, this isn't a USTA sanctioned league, so the ratings are a more general rating system. That being said, as you're about to see, my opponent is quite the tricky player. He doesn't have the conventional strokes, but his shot making, consistency, and defense makes up for any lack of quote-unquote real technique. Dude will return a shot with his right hand when he just needs to make a play. I thought I was losing my mind for a bit before I figured it out and I asked him about it. He mentioned he used to play hockey before picking up tennis and said it translated pretty well. Who'd have thunk it? This match was a frustrating one. I had a lot of opportunities, but I just couldn't close out games or break points. These overheads are becoming a real, consistent problem. Only those who have played tennis know how deceptively difficult they are. For pros, it's basically a free point for them, and they make it look so easy and graceful. But boy, it should be considered a forced error for us mere mortals. It is for sure getting bumped up in the list of priorities to practice on the wall. lose a 5-1 lead. I wasn't playing too terribly that day, but like I said before, I just couldn't put it together when it really mattered. I guess that really is a difference between a 3-5 and a 4-0, and the scoreline reflected our rating pretty darn well. With no steam loss, I scheduled my next match a few days later against a fellow ex-high school player turned new adult. Our first match was actually cut short at 6-4, 4-4 a week early before my match with the 4-0, and I stupidly offered to just start a new match on our second scheduling. I figured it'd be weird to just show up and potentially play 2 games and call it a day. I honestly forgot that it was also an actual thing that happens in professional matches where like they will interrupt the play like, oh sorry, we gotta turn off the lights, oh curfew, blah blah blah, and players will come back just to play a single game or something like that. And I can imagine the momentum shift is a bit of a big deal. But anyways, it was a hot one. 95 degrees in the middle of the day. We are in the middle of summer, by the way, so it is only gonna get hotter from here. As you can see, my opponent has a very strong serve and an offensive mindset. Very much like how I played in high school. A glass cannon build that just goes for a winner for every shot. Albeit, he's way more athletic than I ever was and can actually volley and put away, as you'll see. He probably looks more like a traditional 4-0 than our previous opponent, but as you will see, he still makes some way more errors than winners and our scoreline is much more competitive. What are your thoughts on their NTRTB rating? I know there's such thing as UTR, but I have so little knowledge of that because like back when I was playing in high school, that wasn't really a thing. And I feel like it's more of like an international European thing, and NTRP is obviously a USA, USTA thing. And yeah, and I actually believe that was like a 4-0 or 4-5 in high school because I was dumb. And I had a big head and my coach just never like set me straight. Anyways, I digress. This was a very good match. My opponent has all the strokes in the game to make a competitive and diverse match, and sometimes it actually looked like we're playing some real high-level tennis. After this match, we exchanged numbers and have practiced quite a few times afterwards. You might notice that my serve is starting to shift a bit during these matches. After my first back-to-back day of matches, my right hit was absolutely wrecked. And I'm starting to have to change up my motion just a bit just to make my serves more sustainable. Also, the new squeaks you hear are for my new shoes. I stuck with some Yonex just to keep the brand loyalty going, and thankfully they were on sale on Tennis Warehouse as well. The only shoes I ever buy are on clearance, because that's the only way I can afford it. God, why is tennis such an expensive sport? Because of that, I'm actually considered getting a string machine to manage my 4 rackets. With just 1 or 2, like it's really hard to justify getting a string machine because with the labor cost and depending on the string you get, it shouldn't be more than like, you know, $60 or $70 unless you go, you know, natural gut or something, or you go some crazy setup. But now that I have 4 rackets, it just makes more sense to buy strings in the reels and save money by going wholesale essentially and stringing my own rackets. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a worthy purchase, or am I just trying to talk the gear junkie in me to just make more impulsive decisions? Turna? Like Gamma? Are they worth it? Oh god. I've also always wanted to mess with more string tensions and string setups and get really into hybrid builds and stuff, and getting a string machine I feel like is the best way to do that, because if you buy strings by the reels, I'm doing the math, sometimes it'd only be about like $2 to $4. Also, I mean, the main reason why is also the stringer at my local shop is kind of a dick. Don't really want to interact with that dude anymore as much as I do. That's probably my biggest reason. I just don't want to deal with him. I've already bought a reel of Kirschbaum. Took German 101 in college, so I should be able to say this. Kirschbaum Pro Line Evolution 2. And so far, it's pretty good. I only chose this brand because it's blue. Coach Nick from Intuitive Tennis seems to like the Super Smash version. I also got this on sale, so it's cheaper than this Super Smash, so yeah. I don't know anything about strings. I just know that they kind of feel different, but I don't know what's good for me. Like, I can spend a whole video on just this. If you guys are interested in this kind of stuff, let me know. of the Summer League, and I just need one more win to secure my spot in the season end playoffs in this division. Even if I win my very next match, I'm gonna keep scheduling as much matches as possible just to keep getting my practice in. I'm still very rusty and there's still a lot to work on. My serve, my forehand consistency, my backhand finish is a big one that I'm working on. Got volleys to work on, I got so much things. But right now, my goal in my practice session is to improve on that backhand finish. Keep that dominant elbow away from my body. But again, I digress for the third time in a row. Let me know what you guys think about the video, what you guys think about the games and with the matches, etc. Please be nice, you know, like I clearly am an amateur and I have my ceiling has already been met, you know, and so like, just be nice, guys. I don't know why tennis people are so pretentious and so like up their own asses. It's just, guys, we hit fuzzy yellow balls. Let's just relax, have a good time, and not pretend we're Federer like I did back in high school. And I'm sure your rackets will thank you for it. Anyways, I hope I see you guys in the next one. But if not, I'll probably see you never. Toodles.